Hello everyone, my name is Camila and I'm a really big makeup lover and enthusiast. So, as an artistic challenge to myself, I decided to make a video about it. So that's what this is here. I'm putting on my bear headband just to get all of the hair out of my face, obviously, to make my life easier. Then we're gonna jump in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, a really nice tacky primer so your makeup can really stick onto your face or whatever they say. I do slap it on pretty aggressively. I like to tell myself it's some form of gua sha, but either way, we put on the foundation right after. This is the Haus Labs in the shade 200. I did record this back in January, so this is definitely my winter shade, and I think I do prefer this foundation for the winter anyway, just because of all the skincare hydrating properties that my skin gets dried out in the winter, so I think it helps out more with that than I need it more in the summer. But anyway, we're moving on to the eyes because I have no rhyme or reason with how I do my makeup. It's always based purely on vibes. I didn't like this primer as much when I was younger, but I was also stupid, so I have a frontal lobe now. Things are different. This is my Inglot 77 gel liner. I love this liner. We are going to revive it with a little bit of the mixing medium, just a 1-2, nothing crazy. This is technically a watercolor brush that I bought on Amazon, but as you can see, it's working perfectly for me. You want to get like a good amount of the mixing medium in with the eyeliner to make it really workable. You can also use that mixing medium actually with some older eyeshadow colors if you want to make like different colored liners, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on paints or whatever the case is. I would say that they dry out just a little bit quickly than you think they would, but nothing like a good cleaned up job can't fix. Yeah, being that this is my first time doing a voiceover, this is like not easy for me. I've tried this so many times. I think the best take I had had before this one, it was so good, but then my cat decided to walk all over my computer and just stop it, and I got so upset. So this is truly a challenge for people who don't like talking for 10 minutes straight and have a very curious cat. But anyway, we're just doing my eyeliner here. We did it on both sides, and we packed it on with some of the yellow color from Sugar Pill. I really like my Sugar Pill Pro palette. The colors are so pigmented, really nice to work with. Being that they are super pigmented, though, I would say for a more amateur slash beginner makeup person that they could be a little bit trickier to work with if you make a smaller mistake. But yeah, I think they're also pretty easy to work with. I don't know. Anyway, I am putting on some orange over that yellow, making like a sunsetty color. Those who know me in real life probably can take a good guess of what this look is, because I've definitely done it a few times, but it's super fun. It's actually a lot easier than people would think it is. I think everyone who sees my makeup is like, oh my god, that must have taken 27 hours. Like, I could do makeup. That can take a really long time, but I'm a lazy person at my core. So I'm going to do something that's quick, easy, and fun. Though to some people, they could probably never even dream of doing this. And I'm sorry for that. We all have different artistic skills. And makeup is an art. So that's what I'm showing off here today. Anyway, I'm making more of that wing liner. That's kind of a major hint as to what the look is. And we have it here, actually. I'm referencing myself on my Instagram because I couldn't remember how to do all the details. So this is probably where people kind of always tell me, oh my god, I have really shaky hands. I could never do that. But joke's on y'all, I also have incredibly shaky hands. I do think that the only way to really not necessarily conquer that, I don't think that's something that can always necessarily go away from person to person, but you just gotta go for it. You gotta make these like quick, swift moves, but you also have to really calculate in your head how that's gonna work out. And some people just maybe don't want to do that. But because I can't stop counting and calculating as a person, I have a math brain, so I think it really works in my benefit. Like, geometry was my favorite class growing up. I could probably still do a lot of the different triangle proofs without even looking at a textbook. I always felt so bad in my math classes because friends would ask me for help and I just could not do that for them. Anyway, this is a Monarch Butterfly look, so I use that NYX white liner. That white liner is so bulletproof. oh my god, you have to scrub it off, and I'm a double cleanser, so that already goes to show with how long lasting that product is. Love you, NYX. Here we're moving on with the Born This Way concealer. I am using the shade Natural Beige. My mentality was that this is my highlighting summer shade, so it should be fine to work with my winter shade. Here I'm slapping on some of the Chanel Loose Powder shade 20, but later when the concealer sets more, it becomes kind of yellowish, which kind of really upset me in the photos that I took of it afterward, but I don't think it was noticeable in real life as much as it was on camera. Either way, I made it work. And here I'm concealing with a really nice, like, cooler contouring shade. This is the one from Anastasia Beverly Hills called Mink. I really like it. Really creamy, really blendable. I had just recently bought a bronzer because I was really anti-bronzer for a really long time, but whatever. This is my beautiful Broken blush. This is from Pat McGrath. This is in the duo blush set thing in Night Bloom. I love Pat McGrath. I love blush. I don't believe in blush blindness. Sometimes you gotta put a liquid blush underneath to really make it last super long, but I love a super intense, pinky rosy, just youthful blush look. I don't think it could ever ruin me. Anyway, here is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati, I think, if my memory serves me well. I was really excited when I first heard about Artist Couture as a child because he's Salvadoran, I'm Salvadoran, so you have to, you know, represent your people. Here we're going back with Pat McGrath because she does no wrong. She could definitely take all of my money at any given moment. And we're taking that like nice chunky, it's kind of like a champagne-esque color just in the inner corner highlights of my eye. Can never go wrong with that. Then I like to think this is a signature look for me. I just do it all the time. It's not original, but it's signature. It's just a little 2 dots under my eyes. I am using the Better Than Sex liquid eyeliner. I really like that one, mainly because it's a brush tip. I prefer them over felt tips, but that's just because I feel like I can get a little bit more control and bendability with it. But nonetheless, you use what you like. Here, I'm just using the Kosas Brow Gel Tinted Thingamajig. I'm not the biggest brow person. I still think I prefer the look of like a pencil or a pomade, but this is good when like your eyebrows are not the main focus of your face. Then I'm just curling it and using the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. I have never had a mascara that I'm like, wow, I love this so much, just because maybe my eyelashes are like pretty short and straight and can't hold a curl because of how thick the hair is. So I don't think I'll ever find a mascara that like will look like telescopic on some other people, but I make it work for me. Here I'm putting on the Bliss. I don't know why I decided to put on Blistex, because very soon after you can see the little white cast that was left on my lips, and it's good for like when it's dry as hell outside, but I'm like, this is not the look, this is not cute. So I use my very broken cherry lip oil from Fenty Beauty. I've had some friends give me some mixed reviews about this, but I think I just really like the viscosity of it, and I think it looks cute. Here I'm putting my hair down, getting ready. This was at the time that I was really into like half up, half down hair looks, not for any real rhyme or reason, but I just thought it was cute. Then we're going to continue this little butterfly motif with a half up, half down look, because I have these little butterfly clips I'm about to show you that have a spring on them, and with that spring it just looks like they're forever fluttering around, and it's super duper cute, and I really like them, and I think I bought them on Amazon for dirt cheap, and they come in different colors, and they have a chain on them, and a lot of different ways to enjoy it. But that's my makeup look, and I really hope you enjoyed.
You made me inhale. Yeah, these bitches always filling up my email. Why you tryna play me? Get no deep.